Alright, now we're going to get started with sprouting these seeds. Now, I didn't know this before, but with the Victorio 4-tray seed sprouter, it actually comes with a pack of organic alfalfa seeds. So that's what we're going to start with, just to test it out and get the hang of it before I open up my other higher quality seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and first take the top off of this and get down to the base tray. Do that one. I'm going to cut open these seeds. And the directions said to use a 1/2 tablespoon or the equivalent, which is 1.5 teaspoons of seeds per tray. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Wow, and just do this kind of slow because they bounce a lot. Trying to get this to be a little uniform. Alright, it's one tray down. I'm going to stack another tray on and repeat. Oh shit. Alright. And I've already pre-measured out my water. The directions said to measure out 2 cups of water, and what I'm going to do is, you can leave the lid off, just pour the water right into this top tray, and it's going to trickle down into the base tray, which is going to collect the water, and you'll remove that in the morning. So right now it's about 8:52 at night. So around 9 o'clock every night is when I'm going to water it, and probably about 9 in the morning is also when I'm going to empty the tray and water it and repeat the process until I believe it's a 7-day process is complete. So here we go, watering it for the first time. And it is trickling down. That's really cool. So the tray, the lid, I'm going to keep in our utensil drawer just so I don't lose it. Actually, I'm going to put it with the pots and pans. And then, yeah, I'm going to sit this in an area that isn't directly affected by sunlight. So we do have a butler pantry where we keep all of our wine and things like that. So I'm going to sit it over in that nook so that the seeds are not affected by the sunlight at all. And you basically want to keep it in an area that isn't too cold. You want to keep it in an area that's about 70 degrees. That's the best temperature for it. If it's too hot, you can develop issues with mold. And there are ways around that, but it's more work that you have to do. So to keep it simple, keep it somewhere 70 degrees, not directly affected by sunlight, and in 7 days you should have beautiful sprouts to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over there. Alright, so it's the morning after, and as you can see, the tray is completely dry. Well, it's a little moist. So what we're going to do now is basically rearrange the trays so that it gets even. And we're going to dump out the bad water from yesterday. So I'm going to take the first tray off, still on the bottom, sit that tray on top, that tray on top of that one, that tray on top of that one, so that the tray that was originally on the bottom is now on the top. And I just do that just to make sure that they all grow evenly. And they smell kind of good. You can see the water kind of looks like piss, so I'm just going to dump that out. pre-measured my 2 cups of water here, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that into the top. And do this again tonight, so I'll check back in with you guys later. Alright guys, so this is how your seed sprouters should look after 24 hours. I've already gone ahead and watered them this morning. And as you can see, the seeds are sprouting pretty rapidly. So that's how they should look. If you want to see like the other trays, they're all sprouting really well. So I'm pretty pleased with how this is coming out. It's the bottom tray. See, the bottom tray is still draining from earlier. So what we're going to do is continue to do this for the total 7 days, and I'll check back with you guys a little later in the process to let you see how it's coming along. Alright. Okay, so I just wanted to pop in really quickly to show you guys that this is how the alfalfa sprouts will look after watering them for about 3.5 days, I believe. You can see the green is starting to come up. They're starting to stand up on their own. So there's only about, after tonight, we'll only be continuing to sprout these for another 3 days, but I just wanted to show you guys that this is what you should expect after about 3.5 days of watering. I just watered them this morning and it's about noon right now, so yep, there it is. Alright, so it's day 7 of me watering my alfalfa sprouts in the 4-tray seed sprouter, and as you can see, they really came out great. There's different, see, this one did really good, not sure why. This one probably didn't do as great as the others, and these two are kind of equal, but I'll let you see how it should look. I'll give you a close up. These are, oh, one on my finger. These are the alfalfa sprouts. So what you do with these is you can use them on a sandwich in place of lettuce. You can use them in soups, which is actually what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm making like a cheddar potato soup with some garlic roasted Brussels, and I'm going to top the soup with some fresh sprouts. So really excited about that, but I just wanted to show you guys what you should expect. And I got really good yield from, these are the alfalfa sprouts again that came with the 4-tray seed sprouter, which was only like $16.50, I believe the price was. So you get a good bargain, and I still have some left over because I used, you know, enough for each tray. So I think next I'm going to go ahead and use my other sprouts I got from the seed sprouter, the broccoli, radish, alfalfa, and safflower sprouts. But I'm really happy with how these came out. I can't wait to eat them tonight for dinner. I'll take pictures and post that on my Instagram page. And yeah, that was my review and demonstration on how to sprout fresh alfalfa sprouts in your Victorio 4-tray seed sprouter. Thanks for watching.